Captain America over here.
Dang, dude. What is that, a carbon fiber trunk?
It's a shield.
Oh my god, that's actually looks kind of crazy looking.
Does it really?
Alrighty, today, welcome back to another very exciting episode of Modded Motors. As you can tell, we have a very cool product to show you guys. It's a product we've worked really hard on that we're really excited about. And we thought about, since this is the first like Modded Motors official product that we've designed and developed ourselves, how do we film this? How do we introduce it? How do we make it pop? And we thought about hiring video photographers, editors, and a whole bunch of different things, and that just didn't seem like us. We wanted to connect with you guys, our fan base who watches it. We wanted to show you guys how much we put thought, heart, effort into this, and we wanted to film it in the normal style that we film it. We just picked a better filming location versus our garage. That's it. Only thing we switched. This is the world's first dry carbon fiber 1-to-1 Giulia trunk. What does that mean, Ricky? Dry carbon fiber versus wet carbon fiber. There's only one other trunk on the market. It's wet. This is dry. When I say dry, people think, oh man, it's dry, it has a dry finish. No, this is still glossy. It's a completely different process. More structural rigidity, higher quality in carbon, and it's more lightweight. So you get a nice, beautiful design. If you want to take this right over to the mirrors, take it to the mirrors, take it to the mirrors. There you go, wow. These are OEM mirrors. What is this? This is not OEM, but dang, they look so close together because we cared about quality on this product, okay? We had the option to do wet like everyone else, and there's already stuff on the market for that. It makes no sense to offer a low quality product when we can offer something as cool as this, okay? What does that mean? How light is it, Ricky? This comes in at 9.8 pounds. As you can see from Crystal's demonstration, this is pretty light. She's not that strong. She's a little girl. She's able to lift that no problem. She's walking with it. Run with it. Show them. Run.
Sure.
No, yeah. I didn't mean to run. Okay, you actually ran. That's cool. Thanks for the video, dude. 9.8 pounds. If you guys saw my last video, the OEM trunk weighs something around 30. I'm gonna weigh it right here on this scale so you guys know the exact weight. And here are the weight savings. Whatever that number is, I know it's a lot because last time I weighed it was like 30 pounds. Whatever this weighs is 9.8. So you're making a huge shave off the rear back end of the car. Some people go with light batteries. You can go with the trunk. And it looks really, really cool. What are the other things that separate our trunk from maybe some other stuff that are on the market? Lift it up a little higher. You see all that, guys? You see all that? You see all this? You see all this? You see this? Oh, what's that too? Wow. All of that is drilled out just like OEM. You don't have to do any of the cutting yourself. Oh my God, is the back carbon? That's what you mean when we say dry carbon. All of the OEM holes have been pre-drilled out. No hard work on your end. Everything has been done for you guys. So this is as seamless plug and play and as easy as humanly possible to swap over to this trunk. There was no corners cut. There was no shortcuts taken. We've had demos sent to us after demo sent to us, feedback sent back to get to this final product. This trunk does not come with the holes pre-drilled for the quadrifolio, meaning you're gonna have to drill the holes yourself. This fits a quadrifolio, this fits a 2.0. I've tested it on both. It does fit on both without any problems. No, it's not a whole new trunk. Same thing. In this video, we're not gonna uninstall this and put it over here, but we will do it in the future. But we will be running that wing on that trunk. And if you guys can see them close by close, side by side. Sorry, my car is a little dirty. Wow, how close does that look to each other, huh? I think these two setups are gonna be beautiful together. Let me start with this. To develop this trunk, and I'm gonna make Crystal hold it the whole time to show how actually light it is. It took us a ton of effort. And we started this trunk development back in November of last year, 2023. Some of you guys may have heard of the story. Z Quadfather on Instagram, he's a good friend of ours. He used to live here in Texas. He said, hey, can anyone make a carbon fiber trunk for my car? And I said, absolutely. When I started to reach out, that seemed like more and more impossible of a task because nobody wanted to develop a trunk for the market. What everybody came back and said, and I said it in my last video, they do not want to develop a product for a brand that doesn't sell in high volume. So nobody was interested. I didn't just go to one, I didn't just go to two, I went to multiple different manufacturers. Not only that, just completely shut down. They're not even in the interest in making this whatsoever. So what did I have to do? I bought an OEM trunk. I sent it to modelers. I sent it to be scanned. I sent it to a company to redesign the entire OEM one-to-one aspect, one-to-one ratio. Now, that cost a lot of money, a lot of money, especially because I had to pay for the molds. They didn't want to own the molds. I had to pay for them. I had to pay for a lot of different stuff in order to get this thing produced. Again, they offered wet. I said, no, that's not good. I want it to look like OEM. Everything else that is OEM on this car looks so much different in the carbon quality that, you know, you may typically see from overseas. I didn't want any of that. I wanted it to be as OEM spec as they possibly could make it within a reasonable budget. And this is what we came with. And I looked at different weave patterns. I looked at the different durability of the weaves. I spent a lot of time making sure we got you guys. I know what the market wants, and I wanted to make sure you guys got what I would have wanted to put on my car, and this is what I want to put on my car, and I hope you guys are happy with the end result, just as happy as I am. Number two, why didn't we do CSL style? Why didn't we do the little lip? Why didn't we do something redesigned, different, something jazzier and cool? Here's the thing, I didn't just make this by myself. I reached out to some of our highest paying customers, some of my closest friends that are in the community, and I asked them, what style do you guys want? We can do a wing, we can do some crazy stuff with it. And everyone came back with maybe the exception of 2 people, everyone came back with, no, I want an OEM style because I spent X amount of dollar on my wing and I want to be able to reuse that wing, which totally makes sense. And that is why we went with the OEM style, okay? This is for that customer that has a QV, that wants an OEM style replica trunk. That's a very easy plug and play fit. This is somebody who maybe has a GTAM overseas and wants to cut even more weight from their GTAM. Here's an OEM style trunk. These are for my 2.0ers that have a bigger budget than most that want an OEM style trunk. If you want something cheaper, there's always stuff on the market that's cheaper. When we bring you a product, we want to make sure it has the highest quality with the most logical price point. I know this is going to come in higher than what you might see most trunks, but again, just try to understand the R&D that goes into these products and how much we've spent into developing this product alone. I want you guys to know how much I truly care about this product. This is the first product that we've like fully developed ourselves, that we're putting onto the shelf with our names and faces attached to it, and I hope it's a product that meets your standards. I wanted to make a product for the community that I was proud to stand behind, and this is something I'm very proud to stand behind. I have the website pulled up, and the biggest question is, what did we price this at? And that's one of the bigger things that we struggled with when coming up with this product. It cost us a significant amount of money to R&D this. We had to have a minimum order quantity, spend a ton in lawyers and manufacturing. So our R&D into this, buying the trunk, buying the supplies, is pretty hefty. You know, I do see a lot of people in the community complaining about not enough products for our space, and I can totally understand why there's not. It takes a lot of money to create products for our space, especially when there's a low volume of sales. So with that being said, pre-preg carbon or dry carbon fiber will always come at a higher cost. That is just the way pre-preg works. It is a longer process. It is a higher quality product, which comes with a higher associated cost. So although we did this for you guys, it is $1,999 picked up, or it is $2,499 with shipping included to anywhere in the United States. If you're out of country, please email us direct to get you a custom quote, but anywhere in the United States, it's $2,499. And we'll get into deposits in a minute, but the minimum deposit is $500. Again, we know this is an expensive product, but it's something that we've spent a lot of time and money on, and we hope that you guys can appreciate where we're coming from. I know what you might be saying. Oh, Ricky, I don't have that type of money on hand. That's a lot of money you're asking for. I totally understand. If you want payment plans, there's going to be an option for payment plans, okay? All you have to do is email us directly. It's a $500 deposit, and we could talk to you and show you how that looks for payment plans, okay? But we are gonna offer payment plans to you guys if that is something that you're interested in. Hey, am I gonna get this shipped from China? You will not be getting this shipped from China. There is nobody else, maybe somebody maybe in the future, but nobody else has this trunk. This is our trunk. We developed it. They're being shipped from Texas. We have no worries that you're gonna see this on other websites or this and that. Even if somebody tries to replicate, I promise you they didn't put the same attention and detail like we did. If you're looking into your future and you're looking for financial planning, maybe to even budget for a carbon fiber trunk, the sponsor of today's video is Vincent at Northwestern Mutual. Vincent can get all of your financial planning and set up. He has a forum down below that takes only a handful of questions. If you go and fill that out, I promise that 30-minute session is gonna be worth your time. Car parts are important, but your future is way more important than that. Please take the time. We wouldn't be offering these services if we didn't find value out of it. I highly recommend that you guys reach out to him and start planning for your future. Okay, first we're gonna show you how to take off your OEM trunk. You can't do nothing without opening it. Could take these out nice and neat. Shouldn't be too hard. Trim popper, you don't need it. You can take it off with the flathead, but this would be much easier. Oh. Should take that off first, but I didn't. I'll take this out. Bing, bing. And again, yours might be tucked away a lot nicer than mine. But I've done this once or twice, guys. Pop out. Ta-da. Okay, these are hanging here. You can leave them sitting there. This is hanging here. You can leave it sitting there. And you're gonna take, I believe, a 10 mil, pop that off. There you go, guys. First thing we're gonna do is remove the tail lights, which is two 7mm bolts right here. Just easily pop out. Tail light is up. Okay. Repeat the process on the other side. Because this is going to be like OEM, you can remove these as well. These are the little bump stops. Next thing you need to remove is this latch right here. This is going to be a T30. T30 fits right in there. And then this comes off. You're gonna need a T15. Put that in there. If you have OEM hardware like we do holding in our license plate, it's gonna be a T30. You come inside here, there's gonna be little latches you're gonna push on to get these out. You can see it right here. A little metal piece. Push, and it pops out. All right. The license plate, once it's done, it's just gonna pop right out. As you guys can see, these pieces are just out. These little metal levers. And then once you take these out, this should just fall right out. Make sense? To reinstall these, you're gonna just twist these little bad boys in, just like you would OEM. Ta-da. These are gonna go in with the same hardware. This is on the curved out side. You pop it in, just like OEM. The only thing that's different about this one is that you do need a nut to go into the back of the OEM hardware. We'll be providing this when we sell our trunks, so you do not have to go and source this. It will be coming with that piece. So you can just put it in and just hand tighten behind. Again, this piece right here, and hand tighten behind. So another thing that you'll get in our kit is, I'll try to explain it well. The taillight has this bolt right here. It's a little swivel. It doesn't make it easy to go in. We tried to design for it. This is the best design we can come up with. It just didn't fit perfectly in here. So you'll get a 13 mil block off bolt. That'll just pretty much go into this hole right here, and you'll get rid of this. And when you slide it in, it should slide in very easy. There you go. Those are now in, and all you want to do is put the 7 mils back on, which are going to be in the back. I'm going to kind of hand tighten one so it doesn't go anywhere. Same thing with this. This is carbon, so just don't tighten too tight, okay guys? And the last thing that you're gonna get from your OEM trunk are these two pieces right here. They're kind of hard to see, but I just took them off already. You're gonna pinch them. It's a very tight pinch to get these off. And then they're just gonna slide out. And you're just gonna slide this in to your new trunk. I apologize, I didn't show you guys this part, but I needed 2 hands with Crystal. But you guys get the gist. Everything goes in smooth, like OEM. There you go. Let's put in this bad boy back on. Nothing's not going in there. Gotta use a lot of force, but it gets in. Make sense?
You're all done.
Here is the last of it. Here are the fitment shots for the rear trunk. Again, something that we're really proud of. Hopefully you guys can see the extra effort that we put into the quality. Yes, maybe another company beat us to the market, but I promise you they did not put the same care and attention to detail that we did. It's no shade to China. They just don't care like we do. Hopefully you guys can see that through this video. Anybody who wants to order, feel free to DM us with any questions, any concerns. And lastly, I really hope you guys are excited as we are about this trunk. It may just be a trunk, but to us it's so much more. We could not have gotten here without your guys' support, and I really want to emphasize that. And I hope you guys know that there is no trunk, there is no Modded Motors without you guys. We truly from the bottom of our heart truly mean it and truly appreciate it, and hopefully you guys feel the same mutual love and respect with this trunk and this product with our name on it.
Yeah.
Boom, dog, look at that. Dog. You can't tell me I'm enough of being calm. That is so sick, dog. Look at that. No wing and everything. You can't tell me that's not the move. No wing. No wing. Turbine fibber. Yeah, that's the move, guys. I cannot wait to see the wing on it.
I like how you went from like serious to like boom.
Yeah. Love it. We'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys are ready to see the next video, be hyped for it.